Hey, how are you? Glad you came back. You're with Cold Alias. Don't know if you saw my last video. I did a bonnet, or as they say in America, hood, with Lord of the Rings. And that was probably about a week and a half from beginning to end to get that done. Turned out pretty good. The guy, he was very happy with it. Big smiles. So that was success story. So I'm back into the portraits, and I think the last one, who was the last one I did? Danny. Well, this time I'm doing Max Igan, and for those of you who don't know who Max Igan is, he's got well, he was on YouTube. I believe he's been kicked off. Truth is something that apparently you're not meant to speak these days, but he was a truther. Still is, not on YouTube anymore. He's on Crow House, but he's a really awesome guy. He's a good guy, and he doesn't live in Australia anymore. But really nice guy. Apparently, I've not met him personally. Maybe one day, who knows? But my mission today, if I choose to accept it, and yes, I do, as always, of course. So I'm going to start a portrait of Max Igan today. I'm going to do, as normal with portraits, a part 1 and a part 2. So as you can see behind me, got the canvas ready to go, check. Got everything I need. She's a bit warm, but I can live with that. It's not hot. It's if I have the fan going, she'll be okay for a few hours anyway. So anyway, let's get into it.
The winters are pretty gray here. It just rains for days. Sometimes it gets hard to stay here in this city of gray. I get so down, I just can't find my life. I get so down, I just gotta get through this night. So give me a good high and chase these blues away. Give me a good high, forget about yesterday. Times are getting harder, you know it's harder to stay clean. Your days start getting darker when you forget your dreams. You get so down, you wanna make it all disappear. Oh, wishing you were somewhere, anywhere but here. So give me a good high and chase these blues away. Give me a good high, forget about yesterday. chase these blues away. Give me a good high. Forget about yesterday. Give me a good high. Chase these blues away. Give me a good high. Forget about yesterday.
was a modern-day gypsy when she stumbled into town. She had some tricks up her sleeve, and she took my heart and disappeared. She went up that mountain just like I feared. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Alright, alright. not to go up that trail. He said I should be nervous, that I might come back a different man. Not at all, not at all. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Alright, alright. I tried to call you in the night, just to see if my voice could reach those peaks. But all I got in reply was that cold, cold breeze and that winter freeze coming down. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Won't you shake right by my side? Won't you shake right by my side? Alright, alright. Sick of that smoke, I'm sick of your lonely hideaways, calling me at 3 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I'm sick of that smoke, I'm sick of your lonely hideaways, crashing on my door. Let's go get stoned, pretend that we're all alone. Let's go get high, forget this town, forget this town, and we'll drive, we'll drive, drive, we'll drive, 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 and we'll drive. Sick of this city, and ain't it a pity we didn't get out sooner, baby. I'm sick of your lonely hideaways crashing on my door, and I pretend I'm someone I'm not, and I'll meet you in that parking lot, right in the exact same spot where my mind used to rock, where my mind used to rock. I'll pull up beside you, say hop on in, and we'll drive, we'll drive, drive, we'll drive, 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 and we'll drive. put my picture on the shelf, and I pretend I'm someone else, and I'll meet you in that parking lot where my mind used to rot, where my mind used to rot. Let's go get stoned, pretend we're all alone. Let's go get high, forget this town, forget this town, and we'll drive, 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 we'll drive, we'll drive, we'll drive, we'll drive.
what do you reckon, guys and girls? This is my first effort, part 1. So I'm pretty happy. I've still got a bit more shading to do, like around his neck. I've got all of his shirt to do. It's just basically a blue blob at the moment, but I'll bring in all the seams and the stitching and all the detail. And this is basically his house in Australia that he was living at. It's like the back veranda or whatever it is at his place. Lush and green, lots of trees. I want to put somewhere in here one of his peacocks anyway, a couple of peacocks. If there was more space, I'd probably put the dog in there as well. He's got, I think, over here a barbecue and a stool, but I'm going to put one of his guitars in there, or a guitar, because Max is a brilliant guitarist. So when you look at it as far as area to cover, I've done this fairly quickly, part 1. I've done Max. I'm happy with how that's looking. Refine it a little bit more, yes. Background, that's what usually takes most of the time because you're covering a wider area. And of course your airbrushes are only small, so it's not like a spray gun where you can basically spread the fan and, you know, sort of fill it in pretty quick. So I want to get the background looking pretty decent. I want Max to look at this and go, yep, that's where I live or lived. But anyway, lots of work to do. So part 2 coming tomorrow. Well, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow for you people, depending how quick I can edit the video after I've done all the filming. But I hope you like so far. And yeah, I'm fairly pleased. So a good start all in all. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll continue on this tomorrow. I'll come out and see if I can get the whole lot done. That'll be part 2, which will be mainly the background. After this one, I know Campbell, who I did a video of recently, his friend Callie, he asked me to do a portrait of her. So, but I've got to try and get a good source photo. The thing about portraits, you need a nice clear photo or photos. I'll show you. Like with Max, I printed that off. And to look at that, you go, yeah, that's not bad. But from the point of view of doing a portrait, it's not focused. Like if you get in really close, you miss a lot of detail. It's a little bit blurry. And your end picture or portrait is only going to be as good as the source photo. See, I don't know, I've never met Max personally, and like other people I've done portraits for, if you don't meet them personally, you're not staring at their face, there's a lot of detail you can miss. I mean, everyone has lines and spots and creases, you know, all the little stuff that identifies that person as that person. See, this picture here is more suitable. You can see there, I can see all of Max's creases and detail in his skin. You can see all the hair on his beard and, you know, any blemishes or whatever it might be, scars or whatever. You can get a good idea of the person's face. And when you do a portrait, that's important. Like if someone sends me a blurry picture, I can't work with it. So with Callie, I'm hoping to touch base with Campbell or her and get a decent photo. So we'll see how we go with that one. I know I've got more portraits coming as well. So I'm going to go and have some dinner. It's getting sort of late in the afternoon, early evening. And I might go put my feet up too. So if you like the video, if you have any questions, stick them down below so I can read them, I can answer them. If you could be kind enough to give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. And more so, if you hit the subscribe button, that means a lot to me. It helps my channel to grow, and it helps me to keep producing content. And yeah, I just really appreciate it. So on that note, I'm going to go have some dinner. So until tomorrow, ciao.